is number 1 in the rhythm series. And before I started teaching, I really want to emphasize something and explain why I use the system that I use. There are many different systems for teaching rhythm, what to call the notes, how to count them out. A common one is 1 and 2 and, 1 to enter, 2 to enter, etc., where you have numbers attached, and those numbers reflect where in the measure they are. The first count would be 1 and 2 and 3, and that's useful. And I want to go there with you eventually, but I like to start with some very simple syllables, and these are the reasons. When we're doing rhythm, we really want to get the beat in our body, not just in our mind. We want to be able to feel it as we walk. We want to be able to feel it as we play. To strum a guitar out of beat makes it very hard for people to follow you. It makes it hard for you to follow yourself. You've got to be able to keep a steady beat. And so my goal at first is to have you get it in your it's called kinesthetic learning, where you do it physically and it makes a difference. So instead of teaching 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and, I get a beat going. I have people slap their lap. If it's a nice day, we go outside and we walk in the grass. 1, 2, and I don't count. Whoops. All right, I go do, 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 and that represents whatever note is worth 1 count. Do, 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 do. Then I start dividing that note in half. So then it becomes do day, 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 do day. And then I divide it yet again, and it becomes 16th notes. The little 4 that are connected, and that one goes do to day to do to day to do to. That takes a little practice. I'll slow it down. It's do ta day ta, do to day to do to day to do to day to do to day to. Okay, I take the basic beat like this and I double it, so I have half notes. Do, do. Here are the 2 beats. Do, and I do a 4 one. Do, do. Okay, sounds silly, but let me tell you, if you ever get a chance to teach music in a closed nation, a creative access nation, you can get into a lot of places because you are a musician and you can teach. And you can teach this rhythm system in places where the children don't speak English, because they don't have to know 1 and 2 and 3 and they don't, you can have them follow you. You hardly even need a translator, because you can just do. They all get it. They get it. They love it. They think it's so fun. And they're getting some English because you're speaking English to them, which is something their teachers want. They usually want to have them hear a native speaking English person, and you're getting in there. And I usually take my violin. I have a child sit on my left knee. I hold the violin, on my right knee. I hold the violin. I give them the bow. I have a special bow I give to them. And they start sawing back and forth on my violin, and I can play fingers and tilt it in such a way that the child actually plays a song. And so they have experienced that joy of making music that's recognizable. But more than that, they've been held and hugged and prayed for. So there's a lot of benefits to having a very simple system that you can take into a foreign language. And my do days, as silly as they seem, are excellent for that. So I recommend them to you, and I use them in America too, because I want to get it into your body. I don't want you worrying about whether it's 1, 2, 3, or 4, whatever it is. So that's my system, and from here we will go to talking about the pyramid of values. A pyramid. And the way the notes are arranged in there, the values, the relationships between those notes never change. Isn't it nice to know something that you can depend on not to change? It's almost as good as God. Well, no. Anyway, I'll see you for section 2.